There are a lot of misconceptions about divorce in the state of Michigan, many dealing with legal separations or common law marriage. So in Michigan, we do not recognize common law marriage, meaning if you've lived together for so many years with this person that you're deemed legally married. California does that, Michigan does not. So you're just out, you're just dating, basically. There is no such thing as a legal separation. You separate from your partner, you separate from your partner, you just could still be legally liable for anything that they do, debts, things of that nature. In Michigan, there are two different types of divorce claims that you can make. The first is an actual full-on divorce, which means that you go through, you divide your assets, your debts, and at the end you are legally divorced. You are no longer tied to that person. But then there is separate maintenance. And separate maintenance just means that you do the same thing as a divorce. You go through, you separate all your assets and the debts. However, at the end, you're still legally married to that person. So under the eyes of the law, you're still married. A lot of people do that for two purposes. The biggest one is for religious reasons because under their religion, they frowns on divorce, that you can't get divorced. So this kind of loopholes that little clause that they have. And the other reason, a big one, is for insurance purposes. A lot of parties, one spouse may have really good insurance, and so they don't want to lose that benefit, so they will stay on that. However, understanding that if you were to file for a separate maintenance because you want to do that thing, and the spouse says, you know what, if we're doing this, I want to be divorced, I don't want to be tied to you anymore, then they can file for a counterclaim for divorce, which then would make the whole thing a divorce, and you will be legally divorced at the end. You wouldn't have a choice. If you have any questions about divorce, just give us a call, 517-797-6021, or you can email at office@kbergerlaw.com.